China's manufacturing machine. It's a story of transformation, innovation, and sheer determination. Buckle up, it's going to be a bumpy ride. We're going to explore how China went from an agrarian society to an industrial giant in just a few decades. Before 1978, China looked a lot different. It was a nation primarily composed of rural landscapes and small villages. Imagine vast farmlands, not bustling factories. The majority of the population was engaged in agriculture, working tirelessly in the fields. Yep, it was mainly an agrarian society, folks. The rhythm of life was dictated by the seasons and the harvests. Most people worked the land, life was tough, the work was hard, and the rewards were often meager. It was a far cry from the economic powerhouse we know today. The transformation that China has undergone is nothing short of miraculous. Now, China did dabble in some light industry back then. Small workshops and rudimentary factories were scattered across the country. But their economy? Let's just say it wasn't exactly setting the world on fire. It was pretty inward-looking. The focus was on self-sufficiency rather than global trade. And it faced some serious challenges like poverty and limited access to global markets. The rural areas were particularly hard hit, with many families struggling to make ends meet. But then came a turning point. In the late 1970s, under the leadership of Deng Xiaoping, China began to open up and reform its economy. Special economic zones were established, foreign investments were encouraged, and the country started to embrace market-oriented reforms. Fast forward to today, and China is a global manufacturing powerhouse. Its cities are bustling with activity, and its industries are at the cutting edge of technology. Chinese products are shipped all over the world, and the country plays a crucial role in global trade. It's a remarkable journey from those humble agrarian beginnings. The people of China have shown incredible resilience and adaptability. Their story is one of hard work, innovation, and an unyielding spirit. And while the country has modernized rapidly, it still holds on to its rich cultural heritage. The festivals, traditions, and values continue to thrive. As we look to the future, China's journey is far from over. The nation continues to innovate and push the boundaries of what's possible. So, stay tuned as we explore more about this incredible transformation. China's story is a testament to the power of change and the human spirit. Enter Deng Xiaoping! This guy, he was like the Beyoncé of Chinese economic reform. He knew China needed a major makeover, and in 1978, he kicked off a series of reforms that would, let's just say, change everything. Deng's big idea? Embrace the free market, baby. He knew China couldn't stay stuck in the past. It was time to open up, attract foreign investment, and most importantly, make some money. Deng's reforms were like a defibrillator to the Chinese economy. He established special economic zones, these kind of like capitalist playgrounds along the coast. Think Shenzhen. It went from sleepy town to boom town practically overnight. These zones offered tax breaks and other goodies to lure in foreign companies, and boy did they come running. It was like Black Friday, but for factories. This influx of foreign investment was huge. It brought in much-needed capital, technology, and know-how. Now, you can't build a manufacturing empire without workers, right? Enter the largest migration in human history. Hundreds of millions of people, mainly from rural areas, packed their bags and headed to those shiny new factories in the cities. It was tough, it was crowded, but it was a chance for a better life. And it created a massive, and let's be honest, pretty cheap labor pool. This was like rocket fuel for China's manufacturing engine. Section 5. Made in China, a global manufacturing powerhouse. So, with a winning combo of cheap labor, government support, and foreign investment, China's manufacturing sector exploded. We're talking boom, baby, boom! They started cranking out everything you could imagine. Clothes, toys, electronics, you name it. Let's break it down, folks. Textiles? China's got you covered. Need a new phone? Made in China. How about a car? Yep, China again. They even became the world's top steel producer, which is, frankly, kind of terrifying. Section 6. The world takes notice. China's impact on the global economy. Over the past few decades, China has transformed from a largely agrarian society into a global manufacturing powerhouse. This transformation has not only reshaped China's own economy, but has also had profound implications for the global economic landscape. This massive surge in Chinese manufacturing had a seismic impact on the global economy. Factories sprouted up like mushrooms after rain, producing everything from electronics to clothing at an unprecedented scale. The efficiency and sheer volume of production were staggering. Suddenly, there was this whole new player on the block, pumping out tons of stuff at crazy low prices. Consumers loved it, cheap goods for everyone. The influx of affordable products meant that people around the world could buy more for less, stretching their dollars further and enjoying a higher standard of living. But it also created some, shall we say, tensions. The rapid rise of Chinese manufacturing led to significant shifts in global trade dynamics. Countries that had previously dominated certain industries found themselves struggling to compete with China's low production costs and high output. Western companies felt the heat. Many businesses in Europe and North America faced intense competition, leading to cost-cutting measures, layoffs, and even closures. The pressure to reduce expenses and increase efficiency became a constant challenge. Some industries, like manufacturing in the US, took a major hit. Factories that had been operational for decades were suddenly shuttered, and workers found themselves out of jobs. The ripple effects were felt throughout communities, leading to economic downturns in regions heavily reliant on manufacturing. And then, there's the whole trade imbalance thing. China's export-driven economy resulted in significant trade surpluses with many countries, particularly the United States. This imbalance has been a point of contention, leading to trade disputes and negotiations aimed at leveling the playing field. Yeah, we'll get to that later. The complexities of global trade and the economic interdependencies that have developed are vast and multifaceted. Understanding China's role in this intricate web is crucial for grasping the broader picture of the global economy. Section 7. Growing Pains, Challenges to China's Manufacturing Dominance. Now this wild ride wasn't without its bumps. China's manufacturing machine faced some serious challenges. First, uprising labor costs. As China got richer, those factory workers, they wanted a bigger piece of the pie. Then there's the whole pollution thing. All those factories pumping out smoke like it's going out of style? Yeah, not great for the environment. And let's not forget about those pesky trade tensions with, the entire Western world. Section 8. Leveling Up, China's push for high-tech manufacturing. But China, they're not ones to rest on their laurels. They knew they couldn't just keep churning out cheap plastic toys forever. So, they decided to level up. Enter Made in China 2025. This ambitious plan aims to move China away from low-end manufacturing and towards high-tech industries like robotics, aerospace, and of course, artificial intelligence. They want to be the world leader in these cutting-edge fields. Section 9. The future of China's factory floors, innovation, sustainability, and domestic demand. So, what does the future hold for China's manufacturing might? As we look ahead, it's clear that the landscape of Chinese manufacturing is set to undergo a significant transformation. The days of traditional factory floors are evolving into something far more advanced and sophisticated. Well, it's all about innovation, baby. Innovation is the heartbeat of this transformation. From cutting-edge technologies to groundbreaking processes, Chinese factories are becoming smarter and more efficient. Engineers are constantly pushing the boundaries, working on high-tech machinery that can perform tasks with precision and speed. Think smart factories, automation, and green technologies. Imagine a world where factories are not just places of production but hubs of innovation. Automated assembly lines are becoming the norm, reducing human error and increasing productivity. And it's not just about efficiency. Sustainability is a key focus too. Solar panels and wind turbines are being integrated into factory settings, reducing the carbon footprint and promoting green energy. They're even looking to boost domestic consumption so they're less reliant on exports. The Chinese government is encouraging local consumption to create a more balanced economy. This means more products designed and manufactured for the domestic market, catering to the tastes and preferences of Chinese consumers. Bustling markets and shopping centers are a testament to this shift. It's a bold vision, no doubt. The vision for the future is ambitious, aiming to blend technological advancement with environmental sustainability. Cities are transforming with green spaces and modern infrastructure, reflecting the country's commitment to a sustainable future. Factories equipped with advanced technology are at the forefront of this change. But one thing's for sure, China's manufacturing machine isn't slowing down anytime soon. The pace of development is relentless. High-speed trains and busy harbors symbolize the country's ongoing commitment to maintaining its manufacturing prowess. The infrastructure is continuously being upgraded to support this growth. They've come a long way from those rice paddies, folks. The journey from rural landscapes to urban industrial hubs has been remarkable. Historical photos of rice paddies juxtaposed with modern cityscapes highlight the dramatic transformation that has taken place over the decades. And they're not done yet. The construction of new factories and the continuous adoption of futuristic technologies indicate that this is just the beginning. China is poised to lead the way in manufacturing innovation for years to come, and that's the story of China's manufacturing rise. From humble beginnings to a global powerhouse, China's manufacturing journey is a testament to resilience, innovation, and forward thinking. The future looks bright and the story is far from over.